The person who asks questions is a fool for a minute. The person who does not ask remains a fool forever. Do not fear the thorns if you desire to pick the roses. An ant may destroy an entire dam. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. A river cuts through rock, not because of its power, but because of its persistence. A clear conscience is a soft pillow. A single spark can start a prairie fire. He who conquers others is strong. He who conquers himself is mighty. Patience is a bitter root, but bears sweet fruit. The diamond cannot be polished without friction, nor the person perfected without trials. A wise man adapts himself to circumstances as water shapes itself to the vessel that contains it. The person who says it cannot be done should not interrupt the person doing it. A book holds a house of gold. When the winds of change blow, some people build walls and others build windmills. A moment of patience can prevent a great disaster. A moment of impatience can ruin a whole life. A bird does not sing because it has an answer. It sings because it has a song. The temptation to quit will be greatest just before you are about to succeed. The person who removes a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. Even a hare will bite when it is cornered. If you want happiness for an hour, take a nap. If you want happiness for a day, go fishing. If you want happiness for a year, inherit a fortune. If you want happiness for a lifetime, help others. A fall into a ditch makes you wiser. A gem is not polished without rubbing, nor a man perfected without trials. The best fighter is never angry. He who asks is a fool for 5 minutes, but he who does not ask remains a fool forever. A wise man makes his own decisions. An ignorant man follows public opinion. Opportunity knocks at the door only once. It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. A single conversation with a wise person is worth a month's study of books. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Do not fear going forward slowly. Fear only to stand still. When the root is deep, there's no reason to fear the wind. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. The bamboo that bends is stronger than the oak that resists. When you drink the water, remember the spring. Do not wait for opportunities to come. Go out and create them. A calm sea does not make a skilled sailor. If you want to know the road ahead, ask those coming back. An inch of time is an inch of gold, but you cannot buy that inch of time with an inch of gold. A closed mind is like a closed book. Just a block of wood. The greater the storm, the brighter the rainbow. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. Learning is a treasure that will follow its owner everywhere. A flower does not compete with the flower next to it. It just blooms. He who strikes the first blow admits he's lost the argument. The more you sweat in training, the less you bleed in battle. Tension is who you think you should be. Relaxation is who you are. When the character of a person is not clear to you, look at their friends. A mistake is only a mistake if you don't learn from it. A smile will gain you 10 more years of life. If you stand straight, do not fear a crooked shadow. The faintest ink is stronger than the sharpest memory. A wise man learns from his own mistakes, but a wiser man learns from the mistakes of others. The greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. A diamond with a flaw is worth more than a pebble without imperfections. The more you give, the more you gain. Don't wait for good times. Create them. A kind word can warm 3 winter months. The journey is the reward. Better to light a candle than to curse the darkness. To know the road ahead, ask those coming back. The best way to get something done is to begin. Opportunities multiply as they are seized. A good horse never turns its head to eat the grass behind. The harder you work, the luckier you get. The best revenge is to be unlike the one who performed the injury. A problem shared is a problem halved. Even a piece of gold needs refining. The frog in the well knows nothing of the great ocean. A small leak will sink a great ship. A closed mouth catches no flies. A moment of patience can prevent a great disaster. When the fisherman can't fish, he mends his nets. If you want to be respected, you must respect yourself. When the tree falls, monkeys scatter. A clever person turns great troubles into little ones and little ones into none at all. Do not fear the thorns. Embrace the rose. Even the tallest tower begins from the ground. The best way to predict the future is to create it.